Hello, welcome to ALW Collectibles. Today we're taking a jump back into a world that I love. Back into the world of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This time we're going to be taking a look at the last Ronin toy series from NECA. And we're going to be starting this journey off, this time, with the first of fall, Raphael. And quite funny, he was also the first one I got in the series. So, that's what caught my attention was I was in a Target and I saw him. I'm like, I like this. And I ended up just getting the set and the book and everything else. So having said that, there he is. Really cool. Did something different this time. I put his accessories on him so you can see this, and that looks pretty cool. This poor guy looks like he went through a war. Of course, this is the last Ronin version, the first of fall. There were two Raphaels like this. One with no arrow marks and no blood covering. And then you have this one. Really, really nice. And I like these figures. They look really cool. They're beefier than the other figures I covered because they are part of the last Ronin series, which is set in a futuristic New York City different from the one that we know today, where a lone surviving turtle is out on a mission for justice. That's all I'm going to give you on that one. Highly advise you go and read the story if you can. Awesome read. I have the book. It was really good. I wasn't a fan of the Lost Years. Excuse me. But I really enjoyed it. Having said that, I can't say enough about these figures. I really like the NECA Turtle figures. As you can see, you got Raphael standing here, all screaming, looking ready for war. And then, of course, all his accessories. And he comes with a lot of accessories. You got two interchangeable heads. You have actually four sets of interchangeable hands. And you have 7 full arrows on his back. 1 partial arrow through the leg. And then his dagger, along with the 2 sides. So you got a lot of accessories with him. The only thing you don't get with him are the display stands. And given the size of the figure and with the arrows on the back, I had to use 2 to get him the balance right. Balancing him with all that on his back, it doesn't look like it throws the weight off, but it actually throws it pretty bad. Having said that, this guy looks phenomenal. So let's take off all these little accessories and we'll look at them all. The only thing I'm not going to take off, really, I don't think if I can. Last time I tried taking off, it broke. Actually, can I? Yes. We got that off his leg. And these just slip into little slots. We'll explain that as we go. And as cool as this one here, it's just in a spot in the front of his leg. Like so. Let's take his side away. And that is Raphael without any of his arrows sticking in him. Still, really nice looking figure. So let's take a look at these. You got 7 arrows, and they look really nice. You got silver with red on the tips, brown for the shaft, and white for the ends, and all 7 of them are identical. There's no particular number order for them. They're all identical arrows. So you get 7 of those. You get the 1 arrow that pierces through the leg, which is all red. No tip on the back. You get his dagger. Just done in silver. Diamond shape. I can speak, really, I can. And then you got the handle part, which, funny enough, will fit in his hand, but it doesn't fit too good. And you get the classic Raphael weapons. You get the 2 sides. And one of mine were bent when I got it. You see it curves off. Done with silver on the shafts and on the prongs, and brown the handle and midsection, and silver on the ends. And then you get 2 of the gripping hands, and one of these hands are installed on him currently. You can see there's red and brown for blood and the wrapping on the hand. You get 2 of the open hands. Again, I have the opposite one right here. Really cool. Nice detail work, as always. You get 2 open hands, left and right. And then 2 closed hands. And I like they did the posts on them too. So these are brown posts instead of green. And then you have the 2 interchangeable heads with the floating bandana. So that spins on both of them. I'll do the heads change later. And there's one with the mouth closed. And then let's take a look at Raphael himself. Let's take these off his feet. That looks really sharp. He's a darker, I don't want to say a darker shade. He's got a more darker shade than the normal Raphael toy that I have, the last one I recovered. He's got the dark red and light red attached. Wow. Watch the video, come for the comedy. Paint job. And you can tell he's like a lot more beefier. It's actually got some weight to him though. It really does. And I love the new design, the new look. It's got like a leather protector pad right here, and he's got pouches. None of these open, but still looks really, really nice. He's got a protector on his leg. New style knee pads. Even on the feet wrappings a little differently. He's got little protective caps on the top of those. And there's the one hole for the arrow. You see it's got red all around the hole. It's got red coming down the leg. And the thing is though, what I'm not a fan of, there's not really much texturing on this figure. It's a lot of smooth plastic. So that kind of my detractor. There's no texturing on this figure at all. Even on the back of the shell, it's primarily smooth. There's really no texturing. So to me, that's a withdrawal. I'm not a fan of that. I'd rather have some texturing on there. And again, the detail work's amazing. So you can see he's got the hole that goes all the way through the leg, so you can stick the arrow all the way through him. And on the back, he's got new storage spot for the sides. Instead of in front now, they go in the back, just like that. It never fails. It wouldn't be my video if he didn't fall over. Yeah, my luck is they send all these arrows flying everywhere. Really cool. Let's continue looking at him before we show how the arrows go into him. So there's the storage for the dagger right on his thigh. Yeah. The mouth on this is amazing. The beautiful detail work. White teeth, and they all look separated. And those do feel like they're individually molded. The red tongue in there and red on the top of the palette. It's kind of hard to see it, but it's there. The bandana. And again, of course, this moves on the back of the bandana. Down on the bottom, he's got the pegs that are a little farther back on his feet than I'd prefer. But even up in here, they did detail work in the middle of the groin area underneath, so that's a nice little touch. But also due to the bulkiness, I think they had to. He's got one shoulder covered and one non-covered. Articulation, head to go all the way around, up and down. And of course, he does have abdomen crunch. Shoulder will go all the way around, even with this piece of plastic there. It's just a little rough. Nothing. The bicep is there. Sorry. It's just really, really tight. There it is. Double bended elbow. Double bended, wow. Again, come for the comedy. Double jointed elbow. Mine doesn't want to bend. Yeah. I don't want to break it. This one will bend. He does have a double jointed elbow on both sides. Mine's just like really, really stiff on this side. Wrists. And we'll go in and out. Again, he does have waist, a little bit of movement in the waist side to side. Very, very little. Boot, big boot is massively lacking. Same thing with the back boot. His leg will go out. He does have hip rotation as well. The knee bend's easy enough. Double jointed knee bend. Nothing at this separation there. It's just molding and ankle tiltage and side to side. So he has a lot of mobility. And the heads do change out. Oh my God. Oh wow. That did not want to come off. And you can see, even on here, they did some paint work up inside the neck, so when you tilt the head back, you can see it. Oh, wow. There we go. Whew. And this whole piece, as you can see, moves separate from the body. So there we go. You can see some red under there now. And the hands change out. A lot of features you could do with this guy. I personally like having this one in there. I'm not going to go through all the hands on this sets because I've done that before. I think once you've seen once or twice, you get the gist of what they look like. So overall, I love the figure. I think he looks really, really cool. And let's switch the heads back. I actually like the screaming head better. Ooh, wow, you heard that pop. Ooh. All right, we're back on. And to put this accessories away, put the accessories away. The top half here goes in this spot right here. You gotta push it up and under, like so. And it will shimmy. And just so we can stand him up, I'm gonna put him back on his stands. And to correct myself from earlier, what I meant to say was the turtle skin has no real texturing. It's all smooth. Even the hands. And that's kind of a letdown from the previous turtle figures. So it really is a little bit of a letdown because I was hoping for some more texturing. Even with the new Night Watch figures, it's the same thing it looks like. I have the 3 turtles. And to put this stuff on him is actually pretty cool. So you take this first red one on the right leg. You'll see the hole right there. And you got to put this right here. And the thing is lining it up, and then you push it right through his leg. Just like that. And the arrows, you'll see little notches on his back everywhere. And each arrow goes in one. So you got one here, and it's just the tip of the arrow slides right in. This part is somewhat soft, so you're not going to damage it by putting it in there. And the ribbing on the front of the arrow will catch a little bit to hold it in place. You can see there's like a little clip spots on these. They clip in. And that's what holds the arrow in place. And each spot I'm putting them is where there's an arrow spot. And I was doing with mine on display, it's coming in from this side. And I was having him hold one of the sides. Yeah, just like that. I think it's a nice addition to any collection. Really cool. I like the way he looks. And I like the fact that all this goes on him like he is in battle. And he's taking a beating. And he's still advancing forward. Obviously, by the sound of the figure's name, the first to fall, you can pretty much guess what happens. But, you know, this is the world of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so amazing things can happen. But yeah, but having said that, this is the first of the last Ronin figures. I really enjoy it. I think it's really, really cool. I don't believe I've done any of the last Ronin. That's why I say the first figure. I may have done the Ronin himself. I just don't remember, to be honest. And if I do, I apologize. But I don't think I did. I know I have them. I meant to do them. I just don't think I got to them. Having said that, ramblings all aside, yeah, you can see he looks really cool like this. My only problem is with the shelf. This top arrow gets in the way. This has been ALW Collectibles. If you like what you see, hit the like button. Subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. I want to say thank you to all the channel subscribers and members. I appreciate it more than I can say. And I'm just going to keep going with the videos. I'm trying to have fun with them. And I've been having fun with them again. That's why I'm jumping back into the Turtles, and I've got more Power Rangers coming. I've got more Transformers coming. And, you know, a couple crossover G.I. Joe figures coming down the pike. Along with, I'm going to do the openings on the Beetlejuices still eventually, but I want to get people's included when I do openings. So you can have a say in what happens as well. Having said all that, this has been ALW. I'm here having a great time shooting more videos up next. And Raphael, unfortunately, he's going to go back on the shelf because he was the first to fall. This is ALW Collectibles and Raph for the last Ronins. You have a good day.